What's up, friends? It's J Lobos coming back to you on another episode. And as you guys already know from my other videos, I'm obviously in my garage. And I wanted to go ahead and bring a message. I've been invited to a few different Zoom meetings and obviously addressing certain things regarding credit, regarding finance, addressing realtors, mortgage brokers, consumers, people who are still interested in either purchasing a home. And I wanted to talk about post-COVID, and I wanted to talk about after the situation that where technically everybody's going through a rough patch, a rough situation. We're all being impacted some way or another. And I think it's important for us to keep our head in the game. So I wanted to talk about just a few key points, and let's go ahead and dive into this. But before we do that, guys, if you're checking out the channel for the first time, consider liking, subscribing, and comment. Share this with family and friends, with loved ones, and let's continue the conversation to continue to help out our fellow member, our fellow men, our fellow women. And a special shout out to those people that are still holding the ground down with regards to first responders, police officers, firefighters, and even you guys out there in the grocery stores, at Publix, at Winn-Dixie, at the gas station, at the liquor store. You guys are obviously holding it down, and I appreciate that, because without you, obviously in the front lines, we will not be able to get the supplies that we need to take care of our own families. And that's obviously really important. So, one of the things that I keep getting hit with, a lot of people have ideas, or we get ourselves into a situation. But let's think about what happened before this COVID-19 and what was happening before the COVID-19. We all had certain aspirations. We all had certain ideas, certain dreams. We all were either looking to progress, going from one job to another, or looking for a higher promotion or a higher position. We were all going to school, and obviously now we're obviously being impacted. People were obviously in the process of either opening a business, applying for either a small business loan, looking to go ahead and obtain a mortgage or an apartment, looking to go ahead and maybe refinance that house, get that business loan. And I want you guys to hang on to that goal. Because guess what? And it's what I've said in the past. This too shall pass. And it's what I've said in the past too. Let's not make permanent decisions with temporary circumstances. And that's my message, really. Post-COVID-19, we had goals, we had aspirations. Let's not lose that. Because right now there's certain things in my past videos like I've been putting out there, especially to you entrepreneurs, business owners that have employees and have a staff. And let's come together. Let's take advantage of the trillions of dollars that the government's putting into these banks and these small businesses through the SBA and all these applications. Because if we're able to go ahead and obtain some of those resources or some of those funds, it's in our best interest for us to trickle that down to our employees, to the consumers, so they take advantage. They take care of not only their families, but they're securing their goals, their assets. If you're able to go ahead and re-employ people, which is obviously my objective or my goal here for my team, not letting anybody go by the wayside, helping in any means necessary, if possibly, financially, emotionally, through these conversations. That's really important. We have to stick together. So before this COVID-19, we all had goals. And some things that I get from people are like, oh, Huto, a lot of people are letting things go or maybe not paying. Don't follow the trend. Don't follow the path. You're supposed to create your own path and let others follow you. So don't do that. Don't follow what other people are doing if it's going to go ahead. And people have put efforts, have put energy on restoring their credit, paying down their bills. There was a stimulus check that just got sent out for you guys out there that actually did your taxes. $1,200. Yes, it might not be free money, but it's something that's gonna keep you or steer you in the right direction. Speak to your creditors. Let them know what the situation so that they're able to lower the interest, defer your payments, your car loans, your mortgages, your rental properties, your rent. So talk to your landlord. Why? Because we're all going through this similar situation, but if we're able to hunker down, bear down, let's take this as a best practice, as an example, as to maybe things that we weren't doing before or thinking about before. Let's take this as a lesson to educate ourselves, to plan for the future. So that in the future, we do have a 3 to 6 month, a 12 month, if what situations like this happen in the future. If the economy drops, and this is what's gonna happen, obviously, so that's post-COVID. So now let's think about it. What are the consequences, the ramifications of us forfeiting or allowing the media or the news to take a hold? Because everything obviously we listen in the news is bad news. So let's stop listening to that. Let's listen to the facts. Let's do our own homework. Let's do our research. And let's stay ahead of the game. Let's take proactive steps. Let's apply for unemployment. That's income. It's taxable income. So even if you've been in the process of trying to buy a house, you've had a job, and this little hiccup happens, guess what? They might be able to still use, and who knows what other programs, which I've obviously heard of too, that they're about to develop, that you could also possibly take advantage. So don't forfeit your goals. That's really my message. If you do, things might be a little bit different in the next few months. We obviously, and again, we don't know what's going on with China and their supply lines and all that other stuff, or when's that going to start, fizzling out. But nevertheless, if the government's here, they're helping us out. We're helping out our fellow men, our employees, our consumers. We're giving out this positive information. Once this fizzles out, we could use certain tax breaks, tax strategies to our advantage. And who knows what's going to happen in the future. Stay strong. Hold on. Keep the fort. Things are tough right now, but it's just like construction. It's going to get messy before it gets better. It's just like credit repair. It's going to go through the ups and the downs. But if you stick it through, you stay positive, proactive, then you can make it as well. Nothing's ever come this easy. And just because we're going through a tough situation as a nation, as a world, it doesn't mean that bad things haven't happened in the past. And we've been really resilient. Let's stay focused on our goals and our objectives. Don't let someone tell you that you can that you can't, because you will, and you can if you believe that. So I hope this message finds you well. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, take care of your health. Share this message. Thank you for everything. Thank you for the love and support. Thank you for my clients. Thank you for sticking it through. And thank you for everything. Until next time, check it out, guys. Unedited, uncut videos in my garage.